taste of history.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you walk in.
We were just having the most sophisticated conversation about theater. Ancient Roman theater.
Just kidding. We're really not that classy at all. But we do want to talk about ancient Roman theater.
In Rome, theater had to start in the 4th century.
BC.
The earliest theater was street theater. You know, performances at festivals and parades and things like that.
Roman theater had Greek and Etruscan influences.
Over time, lots of different kinds of theater developed in Rome.
Such as
Acrobats,
nude dancing,
tragedies,
pantomime,
mime,
street theater. Other popular forms of Roman entertainment was gladiators, animal fights, and carnivals.
Tragedies were more formal, serious, and sad plays.
Oh no. So comedies obviously were funny and more casual. And at one point, women weren't allowed to attend.
Pantomime was solo dancing, but with music and singing. They used masks and told stories and sometimes even historical events. Mime was a spoken kind of play that didn't use masks and sometimes got a little vulgar.
Like what?
Well, violence and other things were portrayed realistically on stage.
Whoa, so you're telling me people actually fornicated on stage?
Yes!
And because of this, mime was really frowned upon by the Christian church, even to the point where mimes would mock Christianity on stage.
Mimes were really inferior to tragedies and comedies, but it didn't stop them from being very popular.
Actors were male slaves, except for in mimes and pantomimes, where women could also act. Many actors had more than one part.
So men played women.
In tragedies and comedies, actors wore masks with exaggerated expressions.
Colors were often used to distinguish characters.
Brown masks represented men, and white masks represented women.
Young people wore bright colors, while old people wore white. Purple meant that you were rich. Wearing red meant that you were poor. Yellow meant that you were a woman. Wearing stripes meant that you were a young boy. Short cloaks meant that you were a soldier. Short tunics meant that you were a slave. And yellow tassels represented that you were a god.
Since actors were slaves, all plays were free. The first permanent theater in Rome was the Theater of Pompey, which took a whole 7 years to build. Eventually they stopped using it and it got neglected, and now other buildings are on that site, but the foundation is still there.
125 permanent theaters were built during the Roman Empire.
By 400 AD, Christianity rose, and especially with mimes opposing the church, theater started to dwindle.
533 AD was the last record of any Roman theater.
You laughed. Don't laugh this time.
Sorry, I like that. I do want to talk about ancient Roman theater. Whoa. Oh.
Sorry. You'll be like what?
I'm like,
You're doing Mr. Davidson. He's like, maybe we should just start doing it.
no.
Making sure you say Roman. Swerve.